Welcome everyone to episode 3 of the Not the Play podcast. We're gonna bring on special guest Michael Donovan, Michigan State long snapper, later in the episode. But for now, we'll go with our quote of the week, NFL recap, fraud watch, college football, and college basketball, and then we'll bring on Michael. So, Halstead, you want to start us off with a quote of the week?
Yeah, I was doing a little diving on Twitter, and I found this quote from Drake. No matter how dirty your past is, your future is still spotless. And I think Mets can connect to this. 0-2 on the picks is crazy, but it's a new week. We can clean it up. It's a new week.
It's a new week.
But the viewers should fade Jack Metzger.
Honestly, if you want to make money, just fade me. Like I might be turning into like.
Well, you know what the best feeling? You know what the best thing ever is, Mets? Being due. You're due.
I'm so due.
You're so due.
I'm about to cook up a 13-legger, and it's gonna hit.
Yeah, man. All it takes is one. All it takes is one. All it takes.
I don't have a quote, Tom, but but Pete Davidson's him. That's my quote.
That's just unbelievable.
I wish I was Pete Davidson.
He's on a rampage right now. Dude is unstoppable.
He doesn't take L's except when they break up with him.
He needs to drop a master class.
Yeah,
I need to subscribe to him and he can give me advice.
Pete Davidson's game.
I would pay good money for that.
I need it.
He's a
another weekend, another fraud.
Yep. I'm putting myself on that too, honestly.
We'll get to fraud watch later, but I'm putting you on there, Halstead.
Well deserved, honestly.
It's a rough world.
It's evil. I mean, and how about Michael Jordan's son dating Pippen's ex-wife?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's a crazy world we live in.
She's actually for the streets.
It's a sad world we live in.
Yeah.
She's actually for the streets. It's unbelievable. I'll tell you something though. After last night's Monday Night Football game, I think I was right about Taylor Heineke. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, for the viewers out here, like, oh, you got to work on your Justin Fields. I saw that comment. I'm right. I am right. Out of everyone here, I've been the most right. I'm 2-0 on my picks. Correct. I called Bill. I mean, Bills. Yeah, they're good, but these guys are making them sound like an all-star team or the dream team. But I think there's trouble up in Buffalo.
I don't know. We'll get to that later. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. It's just a shaky ship right now.
It is. It really.
I want to start off talking about last night's game, though.
Yeah.
Commanders Eagles.
Like that's crazy.
I don't know. I still think the Eagles are legit, but Taylor Heineke's a winner. Like I don't know. That dude is not the best quarterback, but he's just a winner. He refuses to lose. Always puts up wins.
There's no way they can bring back Wentz.
There's no. You can't. I think Wentz isn't going to be a starter next year. I just don't see it.
I think he'll be the MVP of the XFL.
Dude, that video of Taylor Heineke on the way back is just the most Washington Commanders thing ever. It's just
drinking Bush lights.
Yeah, he's got.
I have a trash. Yeah,
he's got a little small beer bath.
It was a 30-minute flight, and he dropped down 5.
And they're all in they're not in like nice planes. They're in like a shitty Delta.
Oh yeah, he wasn't even first class. He was flying like coach.
Yeah.
Dude, once Bezos buys the Commanders, they're probably gonna win this. Dan Snyder's is such a shitty owner. They need new ownership, but if I could see Bezos owning that team, they're just gonna be a dynasty with Heineke.
Yeah, I mean it's just pay to win at that point.
Honestly,
Bezos could buy the entire NFL right now if he wanted to.
Oh, he could buy. I think he could buy almost every single sports. That's how much money.
Yeah, major sporting franchise.
Yeah.
That's just FU money.
It's unbelievable. Imagine. I would pay off Ohio State to just not play football.
Just buy their campus and just
I'd buy the stadium. Be like, well, it looks like we're closed.
It's like Xavier football. They're not gonna for 30 years they're not gonna have a program.
I thought
coming
there's
back.
rumors of them coming back. Yeah.
They are coming back,
They're
but
coming back.
They would be good. They would get like a bunch of GCL kids. I'm telling
They
you.
would.
Yeah.
The
Probably-
thing
they're
is,
not
they
gonna be like-
would.
They want to compete for a few years, but
yeah,
But yeah, but once they got going a little bit, like they would be.
Or are they in
pretty good, I think.
they're in like the Patriot League, right? Or
It
what
would
they
be. It would be in the league with like Butler and like Dayton
The one
football.
with
Yeah.
Butler and Dayton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, should we move on? Talk about the other NFL games this week.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, not a
I
great,
think
not a great
we
NFL
gotta
weekend.
start with Bills.
Bills Vikings, yeah,
Yeah,
Game of the
that was the game of the year.
I
easily.
don't know how it was. I
I
mean,
was.
yeah,
That-
I have to take back what I said about the Bills. I do have to take it back.
Yeah. Me as well.
They're 0-2 since. I
Not
mean,
to play jinx. It might be a real thing.
Not me.
curse.
I'm not taking back what I said. I think the Bills are just like I said. I think it's a little bit of confusion in Buffalo. I think Josh Allen's elbow got a little messed
Yeah.
up when they played the Jets. I think you give them a week. I think they'll be back. Who do they got this week? They got
Brownies.
Browns.
2 feet of
Oh,
snow.
buddy, I think
2
they're
feet
gonna
of
smoke
snow.
the Browns.
Oh,
2 feet of snow. Anything can happen.
yeah.
True.
And they'll run the ball. Chubb. I mean, my God.
I mean, we literally don't. I doubt any of the viewers watched that game because it was horrible. But I was watching, and it was one of the more hard games to watch as a Browns fan because we just couldn't do anything right. The Dolphins defense gave up like 35 points last week to the Bears, and then we put up like 17. It's ridiculous.
The Bears offense is. I mean, the Browns offense is weird, dude.
They're so inconsistent. Like Jacoby Brissett will play good, and then he'll just play absolutely horrible. And our play calling is so bad with Stefanski. We need a new offensive coordinator because he just sticks to a script. Like he doesn't go with the game flow at all. Like he just like sticks to like 15 plays that he runs, and he won't change them because he doesn't understand the game flow. It's really hard to run, really hard to watch.
I have
Yeah, it's
Kareem
hard.
Hunt. I have Kareem Hunt on one of my fantasy teams, and he might be one of the most frustrating players to have because week 1 he had like 25, and I thought
Yeah, 2 touchdowns. Yeah,
and now he doesn't even get the ball.
yeah, it's weird. Our offense is really weird.
You want to talk
I'll
about
tell
the
you.
Colts?
Jeff Saturday, best
Saturday?
coach
Yeah,
of all
dude.
time. I mean, best winning percentage.
McDaniels is
Seriously.
so bad for the
Yeah,
Raiders. He's not gonna have a job. I mean, with that much talent and you're doing that bad, like it's mind blowing.
He'll be back on the Patriots.
Yeah, he'll be back in New England next year.
That's
Mr. Zach
disgusting.
Rangers had a little thing to say about Jeff Saturday on his Twitter. Our last guest. I'm gonna pull it up right now. So Pat McLaughlin, the head coach of LaSalle, goes, "How about Jeff Saturday getting his first W? Blah blah blah. All these guys talking about he didn't deserve it because he didn't pay his dues." Rangers replies with, "As a guy who will probably be passed up by these qualified analysts simply because they played a few years prior, I couldn't agree with this take more. People who got jobs on ESPN that way really shouldn't be throwing stones while living in a glass house." Very, very.
That's inspirational, honestly.
It is.
I mean, just
His
special
Twitter fires
stuff.
me up to wake up in the morning.
Rangers is on the
Rangers.
rise. He's on the rise.
He is.
He's disgusting. I'll tell you who else is on the rise. Tom Brady.
Oh,
I think the Buccaneers are Super Bowl champs.
Are they back?
If for the listeners out there, if you didn't see, Giselle, Tom Brady's ex, was already spotted on a date with her trainer.
It's a cold world, Halstead.
It really is an evil world, Cranston. It's an evil world. So I think they might win out, and I think Brady winning MVP is not out of conversation.
It's not. I don't think it is. Yeah.
He's not having like a horrible year. Like he's still like is
No.
up there for passing yards. Like he's not having a bad year. It's just he's getting overshadowed by his record, which like it's not great, but they're still leading their division. They're gonna get in the playoffs, and like I mean, when you put if you just give Tom Brady a chance, we said this a few weeks ago. Just give him a chance, and he's making it. Like he's gonna his team. He make his team so much better. Like they're probably gonna make the NFC Championship, and they're probably gonna win, and they might win the Super Bowl because of Tom Brady. It's gonna be his last year probably, and he's gonna win. He's not gonna go out like he has early. Like he's probably gonna win.
Yeah,
He'll go out with a bang. I'm looking at
Yeah.
their schedule for the rest of the year. They got a bye this week. They play Mets' Browns, W.
W,
They play
yeah.
the Saints, probably a W.
Yes.
Yep.
They play the 49ers. The 49ers are, I think
Not
the
good.
49ers are really good.
It'd be a close game, but
I think that's a loss on their part though.
It's in San Francisco, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll lose.
I think
Yeah.
they lose that. Then the Bengals play the Bucks in Tampa. I
mhm.
think the Bengals will win that game.
I don't know, but I'm looking at Tom Brady's numbers right now. He's second in passing yards.
Yeah.
He has tied for first with the fewest interceptions,
Yeah.
and he's doing this at 45.
Yeah.
And people are
Like-
telling him that he's having a bad year. They
Yeah,
love to
Yeah.
hate. They
It's just
love
because
to
he's
hate.
not like his team's not having a great year. Like it happens all the time where like quarterbacks have a great year and they're just like, oh, he's not having a good year, which is actually just false. His just team is not playing well, which
Yeah,
isn't
I think-
all. It's not
Yeah,
all
I
on the
think that's
quarterback at
completely
all.
right. I think people judge Tom Brady just on like because he's just like he's always led his team to success. And now when his
Yeah.
team's just like a mediocre average team,
Yeah.
they're telling him he's having a bad year, but in reality he's not.
It's so easy to critique greatness.
Yeah, it really
Very
is.
easy. But I saw this take. Tom Brady's they're gonna win their division and they'll host a playoff game. In first round, they're probably gonna play Daniel Jones, and he's gonna come in to Tampa.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's gonna win, and then second round he's gonna play Geno Smith. He's gonna win that. He's gonna play Kirk Cousins, the NFC Championship. Tom Brady's gonna go to the Super Bowl.
You think so?
yeah. The NFC is so weak.
I don't know, dude. If Kirk's icy right now, dude. You can't
It,
stop.
it was
Kirk.
also 1 p.m. Cranston.
But Kirk goes icy.
It was 1 p.m.
It was 1 p.m.
Kirk goes icy. I don't know.
Kirko at 1 p.m. is like top 3 quarterback in the league. It's
Oh, yeah.
unreal.
That actually is true though. I'm looking
But,
at the rest of the schedule though, Tom. You got they play the Cardinals after the Bengals. I think that's an easy win. I think the Cardinals are really bad, personally.
How about that Hard Knocks? You guys watch the new Hard Knocks?
I watched
No, I
a little bit, but
I think Kyler Murray's a scumbag. And Cliff Kingsbury should not be a head coach in this league after watching one episode.
well, Colt McCoy is due to win 2 games every year. He comes in and he wins every single time. He'll win like the first couple games he plays in, and then he'll lose like 3, and then they'll bring back Kyler or whatever. I don't know how long Kyler's out for sure, but that's what happens with Colt McCoy.
Well, Warzone comes out this weekend, so he probably won't be back for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time. And if he does come back, he'll play terribly.
That stat is actually wild. Like to look at his numbers before COD comes out, and then once COD comes out, it just drops. Like remember when they were undefeated and then they like had a horrible end of the season? It was like right
Yeah.
when COD came out. That's actually hilarious.
That's
It is.
crazy.
And then in the contract over the summer, they had that clause about he had to watch film with no other like devices in
Yeah.
the room.
4 hours of film a week.
That's like telling like my 6-year-old brother like for like their film sessions, like you can't
Yeah.
be playing Fortnite while you're watching film. Like that is so stupid.
Yeah, and he got so offended by it, he made him take it out of his
Yeah,
contract. Got buttered.
That's actually ridiculous.
yeah.
Oh, Kyler.
Mm.
He's like what 5'9". Dude, you don't realize how short that guy
Oh
is.
my God, I know.
It's like
It's
like
wild.
pretty impressive. I don't know how he sees over the offensive line.
Yeah. Well, like, cause like Baker, like, cause Russell, because I remember when Baker was like, when the people were saying if he was gonna be the number 1 pick or not, that was a huge debate. But like Russell Wilson never really had that issue of like seeing over the offensive lineman. But like Baker had a huge trouble with that. And Baker's taller than Kyler. So I don't really understand how Kyler like gets, because Baker gets like 3 balls tipped down a week. So I don't really know how Kyler does it.
Oh, yeah, there's our
Let's
boy.
pull it up. There he is.
Hey, he's part of FaZe.
He is. He loves Call of Duty. Look how happy he is. You will never see that smile on
Never
his
see
face
that
on
on
the
a football
field.
field.
I promise you that. You will never
think
see that smile.
He's always yelling at someone.
He's literally like a
Yeah.
toddler. Like he's always like yapping about something.
Was he in the new trailer for COD? Did any of you guys see
No,
the
that-
trailer for
That
COD?
was like a little
That was an
baby.
electric
baby.
commercial.
Yeah.
They probably paid like what?
Oh, so much.
$50 million for that commercial.
Because like our guy Pete Davidson was in there too.
oh, dude.
PD.
That guy.
Don't
That guy.
start
Can we
on-
talk about that? That guy is everywhere. He's in a Taco
Is he
Bell
not?
commercial.
Yeah, literally.
He's in a Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on like
Doing
every
what?
week. He's just talking about, I want to crunch rep supreme. Or it's like not, I don't know. Like he's funny, but he's not Emily Ratajkowski. How do you say Ratajkowski?
Ratajkowski.
He's not that funny. Okay, like he's funny, but he's not
I don't
that
know.
funny.
Dude, I need to
Got the
like,
wins.
do what he's doing. I need to figure out what's going on with that.
What
dude.
am I doing wrong?
Like, what are we doing wrong?
What am I
Guys?
doing
I,
right?
I, want to know his like pickup line. Like, what's his go-to sliding with some girl?
I don't even think like he had like
He doesn't have
It's
to.
gotta
Have
be
it.
the
I-
humor,
yeah.
dude. It's gotta be the humor. You can't like go.
He is a funny dude, but like
Oh, he's so funny.
in order to like pull those girls, your like humor has to be like no one else because like he's not like that attractive of a dude, but he's just like getting so many like hot girls that it's absurd.
let's see
Bro,
this
I'm looking
history,
up his
Cranston.
exes right now. Oh
It's
my
like-
goodness,
Ariana
bro.
Grande.
Wait, why is Millie Bobby
That's
Brown
not,
in
I
that
don't think that's
graphic?
Millie Bobby Brown.
No, it's
That's
not Millie
not-
Bobby Brown.
John
God,
Drake.
dude.
Drake definitely wants to go with Millie Bobby Brown.
All right, he started
Drake
off
knows
slow.
he
He
won.
started off slow. Gets better. Oh,
yeah,
Ariana.
dude, that's crazy. You almost married her.
oh.
I don't know.
Margaret,
Who that is.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know
Who
these
is
I
it?
mean, how many
Well,
girlfriends does this dude have?
Does he
Holy
can't finish
shit.
though. He can't
And they're-
finish.
And
Bro's
they're
got
all dying.
starting
They're all
lineup.
dying.
Oh, Kim K.
Okay.
He
He
can't
ruined
finish.
Kanye. He ruined Kanye.
Yeah.
Bro's
Ski
got a
day.
whole roster.
He's got an all-star team.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, he's putting up big numbers. Like, I don't even know what to say about Pete, dude. I need to figure out what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. I mean, let's move on to another football. Very sidetracked there.
Yeah.
Rodgers back, confirmed.
Yes.
The pack is back. What a game! That was a great game.
Yeah, it was a
Christian
good game.
Watson.
Great
Christian
game.
Watson's gonna be a very good receiver in the next few years.
Yeah.
I think this is his coming out game, to be completely honest. Like he looked really good out there. I mean, everyone says the week 1 drop against the Vikings. Yeah, that was a bad drop, but it was also his first game. Very good rookie. He was where'd he go? North Dakota State or something like that.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
dog there. I think he's gonna be really good. It depends it depends where Rodgers ends up next year. I don't think he comes back to
I don't know either.
the Packers, but I could see him playing somewhere else, maybe like San Francisco. Yeah, I could see him as a dog in the Niners.
I feel like he's done after this year, dude. Unless he goes out like, unless he's, I don't know. I think he's done, dude.
I think he's done too.
I don't
Yeah.
see a future of Rodgers in the league. The NFL is moving on with some really good quarterbacks, so they're in good hands.
Yeah, but I don't know. He loves drugs. Aaron Rodgers absolutely loves drugs. It's confirmed. You see the guy on Twitter who had the ayahuasca jersey?
Yeah, Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dude, how about the Lions?
That was
Back.
a good comeback.
I love the Lions. I'm a big fan of the Lions.
Yeah.
My pick
For my
was-
comments about Fields, yeah, he's balling, but he's 0-3. So there you go. So he can do whatever he wants, but win a game.
Yeah.
I think he might be a better runner than Lamar right now.
It's not ridiculous to say.
He's
that.
running.
It's not ridiculous.
Right
Like
now,
Lamar might
yeah.
be more agile a little bit, but Fields is powerful.
He's so fast too. Like when he had that break, after he threw that pick 6, which was a really bad pick 6, next play comes out, runs for like 75 yards, and like he just blows by the secondary.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. He's really fast.
Yeah.
He's
There was a lot
freaky.
of Twitter just like talking about how he should just become the running back of the Bears.
Yeah, David Montgomery's kind of been.
Herbert's pretty good though.
It's so funny that so in my pledge class, a lot of the people are from Chicago, and they think that he is like the next coming of Jesus.
It's because
They-
It's because they haven't had a quarterback.
They've
that's
never
like-
had a quarterback, but they're not winning games. Like, what's the record right now?
I don't know, but it's not great. But
Like, it's not good.
I used to be a huge hater on Justin Fields, but like these last few weeks have started to like kind of.
Oh my God! Like,
Get a grip.
God, get a grip.
I don't think like I think he's good. Don't get me wrong. Like he's a very good quarterback. I don't
Yeah.
know. The Bears just like have never had like a good success with a quarterback. You're right, Mets.
They have
Yeah.
not.
Who's probably their all-time greatest quarterback? Like,
I mean, who won that Super Bowl? It was
but Walter Payton carried them on their offense.
Jay Cutler.
He's him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jim McMahon.
Oh, Jim
I mean, that's the
McMahon.
guy. That's the guy who won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
BYU Cougars. Yup.
Josh McCown.
Oh my
I mean,
God, Josh McCown's a dog.
Terrible.
Dude,
Just
you know it's
terrible.
bad when Jim Harbaugh is on your list of best quarterbacks in the Bears history.
I mean, these guys are just ridiculous.
Like this is a bad. You got Jay Cutler at 2.
He's
Also,
the leading
I want
passer.
to talk. So a few weeks ago, I mean, obviously it's a huge thing about Ohio State quarterbacks not succeeding. And while that is true in recent past, like you got to think about it. Like, who are we judging this off of? Like, you got Justin Fields. Okay. You got like Cardale
Haskins.
Jones. Like,
Haskins, yeah.
but like, were you guys sold on these dudes? Were you guys like, oh, these
I
guys are
was
gonna
sold
suck?
on Haskins. I thought Haskins was going to be unbelievable.
I mean,
Rest in peace.
yeah, no, rest in peace,
Yeah,
for real.
for real.
But like, I just don't think like the narrative, like, do you think that actually is going to play a big role in like GM's taking CJ
No.
Stroud?
No.
No.
They won't care about
Everyone,
that. But
everyone on social media is acting like they are, but like, I don't know. I don't think, I mean, I'm still taking Bryce Young and Drake May over him, but still, I think
I want to take Drake May. I don't think I would take Drake May.
Drake May is so slept on. It's not even funny. He's a freshman.
that's a Heisman. But
He's a true freshman, and he's playing. Yeah, you're right. He is in the ACC. He's playing for North Carolina, but still, he's putting up.
I don't know.
really-
I think the upside of Fields is just unbelievably better than Drake May.
I didn't know Drake May was a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Hey, where's he from?
He's from North Carolina.
Dude, he's having a baller year.
He literally has better numbers than Stroud, the king of college football, right?
told you.
I feel like moving on from the college football back to the NFL, I feel like people aren't talking about Mahomes enough. Like
He's
he's
MVP.
He's MVP.
passing
Yeah.
yards, and people just don't even talk about him anymore.
It's the same thing. It's so easy. Like, it's the same thing with Brady. Like, we see Mahomes do this every year. So like people in like the media are just getting so tired of talking about him. They need someone else to talk about. That's why they're talking about like Jalen Hurts and all these guys, Justin Fields even right now. Like, no one's talking about Mahomes because we're like, oh, Mahomes is like, he's just doing what Mahomes does. But
Yeah.
realize how great it is.
I think my MVP rankings have changed a little bit. I have Mahomes 1, and I have Tua number 2 right now.
Tua?
Insane.
Dude, he's 8-0 in his last 8 starts. Or
That's
something.
what I said. My Dolphins
Yeah.
take has been correct. They've blown everyone out and scored a ton of points recently. He's good.
Do you think if
I feel like I would
Tua-
put
do you think
Hurts
if Tua
above.
doesn't get- do you think
I
if
don't
do you think if Tua doesn't get hurt against the Bengals, they win that game?
I don't know.
I
That
don't
game,
think so.
it was early on. It's hard to tell. The Bengals
Yeah.
came to play that game, though.
I was at that game, and
Yeah.
the Bengals were. Yeah, Tom, you're right. The Bengals were ready to play that game, and even like
That's
we were,
probably one
we
of the
were
best
up
games
before.
they've
We
been
were up
here.
before. We were up before he got hurt.
It was
and
close.
It was close, but I feel like our defense was intact. Like we had our entire defense there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a close call, but I think the Bengals still win that game.
And DJ Reader's supposed to come back this week, which is
Yeah, that's
huge.
gonna be big for the Bengals.
Big.
Bengals are missing that rush defense.
Yeah. Who they got this week?
Steelers.
Steelers on the road.
TJ Watt.
They're wearing the white Bengal though, like the helmets, so automatic win.
Automatic.
All right,
We
should I
talk
get?
about the 49ers before we move on?
Should I tell our guests to hop
Get
in?
ready.
Get
I'm
ready.
ready. I'm
I'm
ready.
good.
I'm ready. I'm locked
All
and
right.
loaded.
Obviously, we'll touch on college football in just a second. I think all of us agreed upon Georgia 1, Ohio State 2. Well, not
Yes.
me, but I think everyone else would probably put
Yeah.
Ohio State 2. I'll put
I would-
Michigan 2, Ohio State 3, TCU 4. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, here he is.
It's loaded.
Camera.
Coming.
He's got to show the name.
Uh-oh.
There
Oh,
Oh,
Welcome.
oh man.
Love the screen. LBJ the GOAT.
Yes, sir.
No. Mm-mm. No.
Yep.
No. All right. You want to just start there?
Let's just
You want
start
to
it.
start
Why
there? You
not?
want to start
Why
there?
not?
Great point. Great.
Let me
LeBron's
pull up my
not
stats.
the
Let me
GOAT.
pull up my stats.
Braun is not the GOAT.
Braun's not the GOAT.
No.
Okay, why is he not the GOAT?
I
Was
wrote
he
down
3 and
stats
was
right
he
here.
4 and 6? 4 and 6.
Okay.
Okay,
Jordan,
he's
His
also
stats out
played.
right now.
He's
O-
if you look
over
at the
his
teams, if
career.
you look at the teams he's lost. If you look at the teams he's lost to in the finals, he played the Warriors, which is arguably a better dynasty than the Bulls. Arguably, they had way more talent. And then he lost the Mavs. He should have beat the Mavs, but that's one thing. But
He did.
like the Warriors are a significantly better team than any team that Jordan ever played in the finals.
Very true.
Ever.
Very true.
It's really not even close. Like
It's not.
it's
Yeah.
like he played Curry, Clay, and KD all in their primes. How do you beat that?
That's what. That's 2 finals.
That's 2
Hey,
finals.
He
And
also
then
played the Spurs.
okay, but yeah,
Okay, but
That
that-
Spurs team was good though. That Spurs team was really
They weren't
good.
that good.
They were a dynasty. The Spurs were a dynasty. They had all those Hall of Famers. And then the Warriors, 2015, he had Kyrie and Kevin Love hurt. It was just
Yeah.
him.
and
His
Delhi.
second best player was Delhi. Yeah. And Timothy
Delhi.
Mozgov.
Fucking
And he had
Timothy
legendary-
Mozgov, dude.
Yeah. And then he brought him to 6 games, 2015. And then when his team was fully healthy, they win in 2016.
Yeah,
And then
3-1.
17, they had Kevin Durant. And
This is a really hot take, but when I watched The Last Dance, my opinions of Jordan and LeBron debate just changed after that. It was
Well,
crazy.
did you think LeBron was the GOAT?
I thought
before?
LeBron was the GOAT until I
Well,
witnessed what Michael
dude,
Jordan.
that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the documentary. It's all at Michael Jordan propaganda.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's unbelievable.
All right, listen to these stats I wrote down of Jordan. Averaged 30 points per game, 33.5 in the playoffs. He had 563 games where he scored over 30 points. 563 games. He scored over 15 points in every single one of his playoff games, 179 of them. He had 6 rings, more than LeBozo, 2 different three-peats, 10 scoring titles, 5 MVPs, 6 finals MVPs, and the second best record of any season, 72.
Who had
Okay,
the
so
who had the
what-
best who had the best single season record ever?
Warriors, 73-9.
Yeah, exactly. And who did LeBron play in that finals? The
Did
Warriors.
LeBron have a
Beat
better
them.
record, though?
And
Did
LeBron,
LeBron have a better record than
I
Jordan?
mean, LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin Love. Like,
No.
Dude,
The
dude.
main thing I heard from that, every single stat you just pulled up was scoring. LeBron is the best all-around player. Offensively, he does everything you need. He's the best playmaker ever. It's not even close. In his prime, he was a lockdown defender. 2013.
yeah.
What was that little face, Thomas? Because I want to
He's
hear
the best playmaker ever.
at his size. I said at his size. I said at his size.
Okay.
At a forward, it's not even close. He led the league in assists in 2020 as a 6'9", 250 forward.
Okay.
So yeah.
He's throwing up some good numbers. I'm not gonna lie.
He's also
it's-
3-10 right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
he-
he's a 38-year-old in his 5th season. What was Jordan doing in year 20?
playing for the Wizards, probably.
Wizards.
Wasn't in the NBA.
Cigars?
Didn't play 20 seasons. That's what I'm saying. This year should not negatively impact LeBron's legacy. He's 20. He's in his 20th season, and he's still averaging. He's playing. Everyone's saying LeBron's playing bad. He's still averaging 25, 9, and 8. I don't think that's that bad for a 38-year-old.
Dude,
Now, I think what is hurting his legacy, I mean, the lies are getting out of hand. They're getting out of hand. I mean, he's got to learn to just
That's my
settle
favorite.
down.
That's his favorite saying, though. Oh, come on.
that one's ridiculous.
that's
The one about Takeoff and Migos was
That was
Oh, my
bad.
unbelievable.
That was bad.
Unbelievable. He is like, dressing up as Takeoff and be like, okay, yeah, I get
that's
it.
a little crazy. Yeah.
A little okay, but
No, the best one's the one
LeBron,
with the book.
LeBron needs
where
to
he's
get
like-
rid of his Twitter.
His Twitter.
Twitter's
Twitter.
hilarious.
I think that's
Well,
bringing
it-
down his image.
Well, he wants Kyrie to be a Laker.
He does.
Yes. Yeah. I think Kyrie would fit perfectly on the Lakers team. That's all I'm going to say.
Tell
Donnie,
me,
I got a LeBron question for you.
Yes.
So LeBron's notorious for using a lot of interesting emojis in his captions. Do you have a favorite hashtag that he usually is notorious for?
The kid from Akron.
yeah,
That's
just the kid from it has to be just the kid from Akron.
Did you know one time he tweeted out and he said
From Akron.
mid from Akron? That was all-time classic.
All-time Twitter moment.
All right, Donnie, let's move into some NFL here.
Okay.
Top 5 swaggiest wide receivers.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you don't know, I'm a huge swag guy. I don't personally have any swag, but I'm a fan of swags. So number 1, are we saying all time or currently?
Kurt.
Uh,
Let's do
I think we
current.
go
let's
current.
start current. Yeah, let's start current.
Okay, so that means we can't include Odell Beckham. But if you,
Oh,
Um,
you can include OBJ.
You could do him.
Odell number 1. Okay. Number 2, I gotta go Jay Jettas for
Yep.
sure. 3, Jamar. I think Jamar Chase. Unpopular here at 4, I would say DK Metcalf. He's a big.
Okay.
He
He's a
does
big.
have, yeah.
The big
He's
admire.
just a freak athlete, but he looks pretty drippy on the field. And then I think Amon-Ra St. Brown, number 5. I'm a
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah, hometown bias.
That's a hot take.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's hot.
I like those.
Yeah.
Donnie,
That's fair.
what'd you think about Justin Jefferson's pregame glasses 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah, those were awesome. I mean,
Exactly. That's what I said. I said
Wow.
that
That's
last
not
week.
swaggy.
No.
It was like honestly so stupid that it just looked fire.
Matt,
Like,
you're
with
gonna
the grills on, like
goes this weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him this weekend wearing those things.
you might. I might have to cop them. I mean, I think those were just so different that it looked sick.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what are you
No one
doing
else
to
is
buy
wearing
those
them.
things?
No one else is wearing them. That's like he's just different.
Now,
He's
could
like-
you imagine Michigan State's long snapper rocking those pregame? I mean, that would be
That would be
that's
electric.
terrifying to look at from the other sideline.
No, that'd probably go viral. All right.
Oh.
Like what are I'm pulling his goggles up right now.
They're
It looks like,
they're like the
it looks
Spy
like he's
Kids
the
guys.
Ant-Man.
I don't
looks
know what
like-
he was going for, but it's fire.
Like,
got
did he think he's the Ant-Man?
I don't know.
Like,
I got
what was going through his mind? Spy Kids. That's what they're called. They're Spy
Yeah.
Kids goggles.
Okay.
All right, I got
Sorry, Jay Joe.
Q&A right here. So I'm gonna ask a couple of them from our audience. First
Okay.
one comes from esteemed Reed Stegbauer.
Oh.
What
Kids
is your
guys.
favorite Bill Halstead moment?
A lot of them.
Bill Halstead moment.
What a question. I know my
Bill-
dad's going to hear this too.
Come back to me on that one. Let me think about that one. A little bit.
All right.
All right, it's fair.
Bill Halstead moment.
How about an easier one? Best environment you've played in at Michigan State?
That's good.
I mean, outside of Spartan Stadium, for sure. I mean, Spartan Stadium got to be up there, especially when we beat the school down the road last year. I mean, that was an awesome game. One of the craziest games I've ever been a part of. So but away game, I mean, they're all good, but the big house was pretty crazy. It was it was loud and full, and the shoe at Ohio State. Those were definitely top 2.
Makes sense. Yeah, so
Yeah.
The shoe.
why don't you describe the experience of the Peach Bowl last year? So, like, for those who don't know, MSU went to the Peach Bowl last year, which was a New Year's 6, and they were ranked number 10. They beat Pittsburgh, who was number 12. So, yeah, why don't you describe like that whole experience and what that's like?
So, going into it, I didn't really know what to expect. I've heard like a ton of getting presents, having a fun week. And I mean, that's definitely true. We got there the first day, which was Christmas Eve. We, in downtown Atlanta. I've never been there before. So it was good. We, had some good food. And then the next day, I think we went to the College Football Hall of Fame. And that was awesome. And then we had like a trivia night against Pitt. And then, Dave and Buster's. It was just a really fun week. We got a lot of good gifts. And then the
You
game,
know what I remember about that week?
What?
You were in like 6 Peach Bowl videos.
I
I
was.
mean, if you didn't know anything about this game and who was playing, you would have
Yeah.
thought Michael Donovan was the starting quarterback. I mean, this guy was in every video, playing ping pong, doing trivia, opening
Yeah.
presents. I mean, it was ridiculous.
they had a video of me playing ping pong and doing the 40-yard dash. And those are probably my 2, least, like, I'm horrible at both of those. I had to like it was like the simulator at the College Football Hall of Fame where I had to like do a ton of steps and do the 40-yard dash, and my number wasn't even registering. And they got a video and posted it. So, yeah,
Donnie, I got a Michigan State question for you.
yeah.
So you played with Kenneth Walker last year.
Yep.
Did you get to know him that well, or talk a little bit with him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a super busy dude because he was like, as everyone knows, he was just a freak athlete, but
Yeah.
he's a great dude, and I mean, it's showing in the NFL. He's
Oh, he's having great success.
rookie of the year in my opinion. I think
He is rookie of the
Maybe,
year.
yeah, maybe.
And
God.
swaggy. And swaggy.
Very
Swag.
swaggy.
I
The
forgot
Seahawks are swaggy, dude.
Seahawks are a very swaggy team. They know how to come forward with the swag for sure.
You know what
I
you need
saw
to do to
Trace-
step up your swag? I mean, this haircut is getting ridiculous.
It's
I
a
mean, you got to get that
It
chop.
flows out of the head though.
Yeah, in the helmet, it just looks superb. So I can't get rid of it yet.
I
Yeah,
remember before the season, you were telling me I was going to get a chop before week 1. And you
Yeah,
just-
I actually did get a little bit of a chop, and I kind of regret it because it got rid of the back. Because I had this little lion's mane going when we played Ohio State, and I thought it looked awesome. But then I got a little sick of it, so I got a cut, and I regret it.
A chop life.
keep chopping.
Yeah, our saying is keep chopping the chop life. So I just decided to chop the hair off a little bit.
That's just not how that works, but okay, yeah. All right, I got a question. Donnie, we play Fortnite a lot. For the listeners who don't know, Michael is my cousin. We play Fortnite a lot. Favorite dropping spot? All time. It can be all time, not current, all time.
Okay, so that's a very good question. I would have to say Tilted Towers for sure, but that's just the obvious popular. I would say a slept on spot was Snobby Shores. I mean, Snobby in its prime had all the loot. Bad map location, but it had all the loot, and there was always a squad there that you could kill, get it warmed up at the beginning of the game. So yeah, Snobby Shores for sure.
Yeah. Now,
Well, who's better, you or Halstead?
hey, it's not even close.
It's not very good.
It's not. He carries me. I'm not even gonna argue this.
I'm very good at the game. Yeah,
It's ridiculous. I'll wipe him in Madden though.
it's not that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
It's a very good
We've had some special games on Madden.
On NCAA football, they're instant classics every single time.
Every time at the end of the game.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty
Speaking of
ridiculous.
college football, the game, you'll be in that.
Yeah. I mean, if they do the long snappers some justice, which it's usually not long snappers in video games. So if I am in it,
Well, they got to do everyone though.
yeah, I think so. I'm not really sure how it works, but maybe it's like Madden where they put me at tight end and gave me like a 40 overall.
Or like put you in a fullback dive.
Mm-hmm. No,
Get you
if I was
high.
in the game, I would definitely change my position to tight end, and I would.
You do have 3 tackles on the season, right?
I do have 3 tackles. So I had 3 tackles against Wisconsin, all solo tackles. So
Yeah.
actually, one of them might have been assisted, but I did have 3
Definitely
tackles.
solo.
So yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was special. I mean, like, what's going through your mind as you're running down that field?
Well,
Like,
against Ohio State, it was my first start, and I didn't have any tackles, and frankly, I wasn't close to any of them. So against Wisconsin, I was kind of running angry. I was like, I need to get on the play. So I would just.
Was that game at Wisconsin?
No, it was at Michigan State.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, if you've experienced the jump around.
I have
like,
not.
what's that like as a player?
Yeah, no, I have not. We didn't
Well, I
play.
bet that's electric.
Yeah, it looks pretty electric. Not gonna lie.
now, Donnie, let's hear your college football playoff predictions. I'm sorry, but I don't think Sparty's gonna sneak in.
Yeah, you never know. But no, I don't really pay attention to other teams that much. But if I had to guess, what are the rankings right now?
It's Georgia 1, Ohio State 2, Michigan 3, TCU 4.
I think LSU sneaks in there somehow. So I think Georgia and LSU will be in, and then either Ohio State or the school down the road, and then I don't think TCU gets in. I don't know. They're a good team. I mean, these are all obviously good teams, so I'm not sure, but I think it'd be number one of the Big Ten team. Yeah, one of the undefeated Big Ten teams. Number two, Georgia. Number 3, LSU. And then number 4, TCU, I guess.
TCU, you think Tennessee? I mean, you could
I don't
get 3 SEC teams in there.
I think LSU. I think if LSU is an SEC champion,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Who do
Now,
you guys?
Donnie, we all agree, yeah. Donnie,
Yeah.
I got a really important question. Recently got verified on Instagram, blue check mark.
I did.
Blue check mark Donnie.
Now, are you having women slide into the DMs?
Oh,
I mean,
Uh,
like, I gotta know, like, do I need to be buying Twitter blue? Like, maybe then
Okay,
I'll have women
I'm gonna
look at me.
Oh, okay. I'll disregard the Instagram comment, but the Twitter blue, I think I don't think it's worth it at all.
Fraudulent. It's on
Fraud.
fraud.
It's
Very
fraud.
fraudulent.
That's got to be on Fraud Watch.
Reed Stegbauer.
Gotta be.
Blues
Yeah,
fraud watch.
It is. It really is. It's
Is Halstead
unbelievable.
on Fraud Watch or no?
Yeah,
He was.
I am.
I think he's got to be at this point.
Yeah.
I'm on till further notice. How about that?
Okay.
I stay on till further notice.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I think the Drake album helped this case, but I think he's still on it.
It gave a little boost.
Good
It
album.
gave a little boost.
Album of the year, in my opinion.
Oh, I thought you were a hater.
No, I like the album. It's good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Solid.
Now, Donnie, I feel like I've got to ask every guest this now. How many conies are you taking out in one sitting?
I've done 10 before.
Well, yours are different in Michigan.
Now they're.
Like Skyline. You've had Skyline. You know.
Yeah,
You know the deal.
I could count 10 Skylines for sure.
Oh yeah. I think like any of us act.
I
I
don't
know.
think I could.
You don't
Okay,
think
so
so?
whatever you guys can do, I can probably add 5 to that because 10 Coney dogs in Michigan, that's impressive. I don't know if you.
They're probably like more filling. I would probably.
Yeah,
than
they're
Skyline.
very full of meat. So I think, yeah, I would say 10 plus. I'll say 10 plus.
Good answer.
So Donnie, who is the best scout team D player, defensive lineman specifically at Michigan?
Ooh.
I mean, I
Marvin?
don't really work with the I don't really work with the scout defensive line that much because I'm a long snapper. We don't really go against defensive linemen, but I would have to say, I mean, they're all good, but I want to give a shout out to Brody Cook, Brody
Brody.
Broderick, whatever. Yeah, he's,
Broderick.
and I know he's watching this, so I'll say Brody for sure. Man.
AWL Brody.
He is an
He is an
AWL.
AWL. Like we are not. What award have we won? It's just
Oh,
hell.
Brody actually had a very good week of practice last week. I will say that.
Good.
Good.
Mhm. He keeps chopping.
Keeps-
Good to hear.
All right, top 3 rappers right now. That-
Rappers. I mean, where is it? It's such a curveball. I'll say Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah, I'm a Uzi guy. Obviously, I'll say you can't not put Drake right now after that album. And then let me check. Eminem. No, I'm kidding. Let me check.
you got to rep Detroit.
Yeah. Oh, T Grizzly. Yeah, I'll say T Grizzly.
Oh yeah.
Shout out
Tell
T
me the T Grizzly story.
Oh, so at our spring game, at the end of spring ball, we have a spring game, and Michigan State had a special guest who was T Grizzly. I'm on the sideline, just warming up. Actually, I wasn't even warming up. I was just watching like whatever was going on. And T Grizzly walked by me and my roommate, Steve, and T Grizzly walked by. He looked at us, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" And he just dapped me up. And then I turned around because my dad was sitting behind me, and I was like, "Did you get that on video?" He was like,
It's one of the funniest videos I've seen.
Yeah,
It's
the video
so
was on
funny.
my Instagram. So, yeah, it was just
So
awesome.
it's on your Instagram, Donnie.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up right now for the viewers.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's the last slide of my spring ball post. It says solid.
Okay. All right, you guys can keep talking. I'll pull it up.
Also, do you know another great video?
What?
When you meet Brian Scalabrine.
Oh,
that's-
come on.
That's
That-
top. That's
How
that
is
might-
this still getting brought up? I
that's
mean,
like, I mean, it's a
been.
classic video. If we're
It
talking
is.
about good
I-
videos,
I literally think it's been 7 years.
The
since
Red
that video.
Mamba.
Yeah.
My God, I was
You know
in like
what's even better?
6th grade.
You know what's
What?
even better? When
What?
I met LeBron James, it's not working. It's not showing. But
That's-
when I LBJ.
Oh,
Yeah,
the-
you played against Bronny, no? Is he a fraud?
Yeah.
Is he legit?
Basketball against Bronny and Bryce James and LeBron James, actually. The whole James family.
Yeah, you got to tell this story. I mean, you got to.
Hold up. Hold a second. Before we get into that, I'm for the YouTube watchers. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, that's electric.
There it is.
hey,
That's
Yeah. that's the best rapper.
All right, let's hear this LeBron James story because not everyone gets to meet LeBron James.
Okay, so this happened after LeBron announced he was coming back to Cleveland. He decided to build a house for a family in need, and my mom's friend has a TV show, Her name's Nicole Curtis. The TV show is called Rehab Addict. It's on HGTV, and she like rebuilds houses, whatever, all that house type of stuff. And she was building a house for this family, and LeBron's foundation partnered, and LeBron threw like a big homecoming party at University of Akron. So I was there for like the VIP party, and then I helped build the house with him. So then over those couple of days, I just hung out with Bronny and Bryce. We played basketball. I'll never forget, we chased down an ice cream truck. And then
That's fire.
on the last day, I got a picture with LeBron, which is on my Instagram. And after the picture, I just shot a little layup, and he just came out of nowhere and swatted it. And yeah, it was awesome. I was wearing LeBron's jersey. I was the biggest fan. And I'm still the biggest LeBron fan. So
Yeah.
This is where it comes from. This is where
Yeah.
your LeBron
Yeah,
does
there
come
he
from.
is.
Him.
You got some crazy stories, Donnie.
Was
Yeah,
that
we got a lot of people.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
was his block of you as big as the one against the Warriors in the finals though?
It was, I would say situationally, no, it wasn't as clutch. But actually, I was about to score, so maybe it was his clutch. He didn't want my confidence to get too high.
that would have hurt his legacy big
Yeah.
time.
Donnie, so you've met some pretty cool people over the years. Who else have you like? Have there already been other big names you met?
Like
Either at Michigan State or
if you count college, like I've met Tom Izzo, obviously, our head basketball coach. If you count like college football players, then yeah, I've met all the
who do you
big.
think is the best college football player you've played against in your past years?
Ooh,
Don't
I know what Hall says.
don't.
I'm gonna say Ohio State
Don't.
snapper Bradley Robinson.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. His
Respect
brother,
your position.
yeah, his brother was my former coach, and he also did Rubio long snapping, which is the camp I did. And Bradley's just a great guy, so I'm gonna say Bradley Robinson for Ohio State long snapper.
Yeah, I was glad you didn't say your best bud, CJ Stroud.
Strauss.
After the game last year, Michigan State, Ohio State, there's a picture of Michael and CJ Stroud like right next to each other, and CJ Stroud just literally grabs him by the shoulder like to get by.
Damn.
It's his
Well,
best bud.
I was kind of just frozen. I was looking for, as I said, Bradley Robinson, and I guess the camera was right there.
I have this video. It's so.
It is an all-time video.
Is it your best bud? Do you still text him?
I have never texted him. No.
Oh, Donovan. Oh, you know what he has done? Tell him tackling Kenneth Walker.
Yeah. So in fall camp last year, before the media knew who Kenneth Walker was, I mean, all the players were like, "Holy crap, this guy's a stud."
Yeah.
And we were doing a technical drill, and I had to line up one-on-one against him, and we have to run around something, and then we meet so it's him and I are looking at each other, and we run around like a cone, and then he has like 5 yards to make a move. So it's me versus him somehow. We had the long snappers doing the tackling drill that day, and it was him and I matched up against each other. We're just looking face to face. He's like smiling. I'm like, I am scared. I am scared for my life. But I'm in there. It's like my first ever real practice at Michigan State. I'm sitting there. I run around the cone. I see, oh my gosh, he's so fast. And we're not supposed to bring him to the ground, but I got him. I was in front of him. He made a move. I stayed with him, and I kind of wrapped him up, and he tripped at the end. And so technically I have a tackle on Kenneth Walker.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Do you think Michigan State knew? Do you think the team knew that he was going to be that special? When he transferred in last year.
Yeah, I'd say he's like the perfect teammate. He's obviously super hard worker and super talented. I think
He seems super humble too.
And I'm a casual college football watcher. I don't watch it like crazy, but that game against Michigan, I'm like, wow, this dude's a stud.
Yeah,
That guy is legit. And I'm so surprised that he fell that far down on the draft boards. I don't really know why people were overlooking him, but now he's on the Seahawks. Now he's doing great things, obviously. So he's gonna be
I was
it was crazy. I'm like,
I was
where's he come
surprised.
from?
Yeah, I was. I mean, I think that was like his Heisman game. I was surprised he wasn't a Heisman finalist, but he won the Doak Walker Award and the Walter Camp Player of the Year Award. So,
Absolute stud.
yeah,
Seriously.
stud.
Yep.
Tom, you got any more questions from the Q&A?
Well, we can return to the one we started with if you.
Bill, I'm trying to think. I mean,
he's also known as Tex to some other viewers.
Yeah, so we don't call him Bill Halston. I don't call him Uncle Bill. I call him Uncle Tex. I'm not sure why. It's always been. Why do we call him Uncle Tex?
I wish I knew.
I knew.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just a great nickname. I really don't know the best Bill Halstead moment.
There's too many of them.
There are so many. It's
a special breed.
He is a special breed.
Love him.
It's probably something because we used to go to Canada every summer as a family. It's probably something from Canada, but I'm not sure.
Oh, we went to the track a lot.
We did. We used to horse, like the parents would horse bet when we were younger. I mean, I'm sure he has some gems there. He loved it.
I mean, he's got gems every weekend.
He's a gem. He's just a gem. He's a hidden
gem.
He
great dad. Love him to death. That's
I got a little random question. I just kind of thought about it. All right, you have a dinner. You can pick a dinner with either one Drake. I'm thinking of you, Halstead. You get either a dinner with Drake, Pete Davidson, or who am I gonna pick for 3? Who am I gonna pick for 3? I'm gonna throw CJ Stroud in there just to piss you off a little bit. I know that's not what you're gonna say.
Is this for me or is this for Michael?
This is for everyone. I'm gonna ask everyone. I'm gonna go Pete Davidson, dude.
Me right now, yeah, I need Pete Davidson in my life.
Pete. I need that.
I'm going Drizzy.
Honestly, Drake could
Drake.
Yeah. I changed my answer. I'm sorry. Drake.
Wow. Donnie, what are you picking? You said Drake?
Yeah, Drake. Drizzy.
Okay.
It's gotta be. I mean, he's the GOAT.
But dude, Pete's hot right now, dude.
But like I just like Pete would be like a funny dude to go out like go to dinner with and just talk to him. But like Drake's like is Drake. You know what I mean? Like he's just Drake. That's all I gotta say.
But there's a lot you could gain with like an hour with Pete Davidson, dude.
But is there maybe just doesn't tell us?
No. You can gain way more with Drake.
Yeah. Because Drake's gonna tell you some stuff too that you need to know.
Yeah, and Drake has every connection you need.
But
that's true.
Along with him, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm switching it. I'm gonna go Drake then. Damn it.
Yeah. Okay. What about this? You can have dinner with 3 people dead or alive ever. Who would you do? Let me answer first. I'll answer first. 1, LeBron James. Okay? No. Sorry. 1, Jesus Christ. 2, LeBron James. 3, Conor McGregor. That's the top 3.
That's a scary table. I mean, what are they ordering for dinner? That's how you run up a check.
Yeah, I'm a Conor McGregor guy. He's gonna come back and become champion. Hopefully.
I think he's done.
I don't know.
This is a good question. I like this.
3 people dead or alive.
I think I'm gonna go 1. I think you gotta have Jesus in your list. Like 100%. That's an easy 1. 2, I'm gonna throw Abraham Lincoln in there. I feel like that'd be a really interesting dinner.
Honest Abe.
Abe's the GOAT. And then 3, I would probably put. I don't know, dude. Who am I throwing at 3? Joe Burrow. I feel like Joe Burrow would be a sick dinner.
Joey B. Yeah, that's
Joey
a good
one. I'd probably go like Burrow, Joey Votto. I feel like Joey Votto would be a character at dinner.
And CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields, just throw him in.
Yeah. Just how about I'll take out the whole Ohio State team. How about that?
All right, give me Adam Sandler.
Oh, that's good.
Great pick.
Michael Jordan. And I mean, I love Joey Votto, so I might have to go Joey Votto.
I wonder what that conversation would look like.
Adam Sandler, Michael Jordan, and Joey Votto.
That's an odd dinner, bro.
Like, what are they talking about?
I think it's just gonna be you, Adam, and Michael talking the entire time. I don't think Joey's gonna
No.
say.
Joey has some weird stuff to talk about.
Whole comment and say something. I know he will.
This is gonna be a very weird group of people, but I'm going Kanye. I just feel like being at a dinner with Kanye, like it'd just be so like I'm talking like prime Kanye, not like recent Kanye, like prime Kanye, like when he's dropping great songs. I'm going Brad Pitt 2. I'm going Jennifer Aniston 3. Why not?
Oh,
Wow.
Why not? Why not?
Wow.
why not?
Why not? I'm shooting my shot. She's probably watching this, so like if you want, just let me know.
She is an AWL. She is.
I said Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, and Kanye.
Brad Pitt's gonna steal it from you, man.
I know they do have history, but it's all right. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, I like that. I like that out of you.
After
No,
my
I'm
dinner
kidding.
with Pete Davidson, I'm taking Jennifer Aniston from you.
I mean, that's fair. He probably will give you some great information.
he probably could wheel Jennifer Aniston at this point, dude.
Yeah.
Like
not
who
ridiculous
could
to say
Jennifer
that.
or who could he not wheel? I don't know.
Michael Donovan.
Where did the term wheel come from, Connor? That's like your new thing.
Oh,
It's
wheel.
You know what wheel means.
I know what it means, but like, where did it come from? Is that an Indiana thing?
No.
I don't know. Like there's a lot of terms up here. Like he's a burger. Like
Burger?
like you
That's
wheel.
unbelievable.
That's
Yeah.
fried. Like that's really fried.
Never heard of
I don't know. I don't really know how it came from. Maybe you're just you're wheeling, you're rolling.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
All right, random question. Everyone's favorite movie ever. If you had to watch one movie,
Oh,
Well-
Hangover, easy.
which one?
Classic.
Which one?
Hangover 1. It's a classic.
I know what you're gonna say, Michael.
What am I gonna say?
Dark Knight.
I was gonna say Dark Knight, but I'm thinking American Psycho.
That's
I
what
love that.
That's the type of that's what we've been on.
I'm
Yeah.
type of shit up. I'm going 7 with Brad Pitt.
That's
and,
a great
That's a crazy movie.
I just rewatched that for like the 7th time last night, and every time you watch, it just gets better.
I need
Oh,
to watch
that's
that.
weird. I didn't even mean that, but like every time you watch, it just gets better. Such
I
a
would-
need to watch that again.
I would probably go Interstellar because every time you
Yeah.
watch it, I feel like you learn something new.
Interstellar.
Yeah,
Interstellar.
yeah.
I was gonna go Top Gun,
Oh,
Which
Which
one?
one?
first one.
Maverick's
Interesting.
better.
I think Maverick's better.
You think?
I like
Ooh.
I like the CGI and like just the everything about Maverick is just so cool to watch.
It's so
They're
sick.
both really good. They're both.
Yeah, they're both really good.
That's what I meant. It looks so good.
All right, who's the better Batman? I mean, if we're just talking about movies, who's the better Batman? Who's the best Batman? Let's do your power ranking.
Christian Bale.
I'm a Christian Bale guy.
Christian
Yeah.
Bale, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like
I don't know. Pattinson as Batman, he's really good Batman.
his
But
Bruce Wayne. Yeah,
Christian, yeah, Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne is just it's.
oh good.
Ben Affleck is a sleeper.
His movies were lackluster.
Yeah, he never got his own movie.
Yeah, the movies that he was in were not as good.
But
I think Robert Pattinson was a good Bruce Wayne. I don't think he fit the role of. He knew his role in Bruce Wayne.
I disagree. I don't think he was a bad Bruce Wayne, but I just don't think. I think he was a way better Batman than he was.
I think
Bruce.
so. Interesting.
Yeah, he was. I thought he was just like intimidating every time he walked in.
That was like, what would you rank that movie, Donnie? Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
That's like a 9. It was the best movie of the year.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie as well.
Actually, I watched Nope. Have you guys seen Nope? It came out this year.
no.
Jordan Peele.
Actually, I heard about that. I haven't watched it though.
It's the same guy that made Get Out. Yeah.
Oh, what's that guy's name? Oh, what is that dude's name? I gotta look it up now, dude.
Which the director or the actor?
The director.
Oh, Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Jordan Peele. Great director.
Yeah. So Nope by him, really good. But I'd have to say Batman's movie of the year.
All right, I got a question. If we're still on the movie topic, have you guys seen the new Black Panther?
I have not. I
No.
need. To
I want to watch that.
I heard it's really good.
I heard it's really good as well.
Did hear that too. Well, Donnie, I think that's all we got today.
Awesome.
Absolute pleasure having you on.
It
Really.
really was a pleasure.
Yeah, awesome
Uh,
interview.
Yeah. Thanks,
I mean,
guys.
Yeah, thanks for
appreciate
coming on.
Good luck rest of the season, Don.
Thank
Party
you.
on. That was a great
Sparty.
interview. Thanks for coming
Sparty.
on, Donnie.
Spartans.
Go green, go white.
White. Let's go.
Get a W.
What a
Okay.
great guest.
Great guest.
Stuff.
You can talk about anything with that guy.
Yeah, those
That
stories.
dude's had some experiences. I'll tell
Oh
you
my
that.
god.
Yeah, that guy's yeah.
I think I've had some like decently cool stories, but
He's got a lot of them.
he's got some
Yeah,
crazy
cool
stories.
stuff.
Yeah. All
Like
right,
that
so we get
LeBron story is crazy. You're playing basketball with
Yeah,
Bronny and LeBron. Like that's crazy to me.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Our
Going-
next week, I think we should talk about like our crazy personal stories with a celebrity or something like that.
I don't have any.
You know,
My life's been kind of lame. I don't really have that many experiences.
I
with
mean,
it.
like, I freaked out when I met Brian Scalabrine.
but like he's
like-
like he's the GOAT. Like you
I-
can't not. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
It was, yeah.
I'll save it for
All right.
another time. I did play with Amari Bailey though.
You did. That was fire.
That is cool.
Okay. This is brought up once a week.
He's out. I haven't said that in like 3 years.
yeah,
Hey,
Yeah,
hit his DMs, get him on the show.
He's starting this year for UCLA.
Yeah, we can
Get him on the
yeah,
show,
I-
Tom.
yeah, you can make your connections.
We'll see. We'll figure something out.
Is it time for locks? Is it time
Yeah, I
for me
think
to
it's time for
give out a
locks.
free winner?
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
going
give-
first.
Except
I
for
have to
Mets.
say-
Except for Mets.
Yeah, fade me.
All right,
fade
wait,
him,
no, we
fade
got
me.
to do standings first. We got Halstead in first by himself, 2-0. Tom and Connor 1-1. Second, Mets bringing up the rear end, but he's coming back.
Oh, and
It's
two.
lonely at the
Two.
lonely at the top.
It's
Yeah.
lonely at the bottom too, for real. People don't. That's not a saying. It's got to be. It's so lonely at the bottom being owned too. I mean, I need a break.
All right,
All right.
Tom.
My game of the year this Friday, 6 p.m. at the Cintas Center.
No.
Number 12
Oh.
Indiana Hoosiers are coming to town to play the Muskies. The line is not out yet, but whatever the line is, I'm picking Xavier's side.
Hammer Muskies. Hammer.
Hammer Xavier, home game. Pat Dieters did ask Connor, how much is Xavier going to win by?
That's just a as in math, it's a DNE. It does not
Ooh.
exist. I
Why
don't
did you
think
put
I
out
don't
the
think
calculus.
I'm pulling out the little calculus answers. I don't think the Muskies win that game, dude. Indiana has a very good team. We'll talk about that after the game, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Yeah, get it out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to try to stay away from spreads and money line and just maybe try to hammer this under 43.5 Bills Browns. From early weather forecast, supposed to snow around like 2 feet. So I think it's going to be a really low scoring game. It's going to be another snowball. The Browns played the Bills, and I think it was 07 and it was like this. So I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I think the Bills do win because the Browns suck, but I think it's going to be a low scoring game. So I'm hammering under 43.5.
Wait,
That's
wait,
a smart pick.
wait. Did he just take an under?
He did.
I did.
Wait,
I
Did
did
what did he
say
say
that.
about
It's a smart pick, though. It's a smart
It's a
pick.
smart pick, but
No,
Oh shit.
oh no.
no chance.
All I gotta
All
say
right.
is that
Let me say my locks before I get out. Commanders -3. Heineke is the GOAT.
him.
Bro just had a. Oh,
What an
Yeah,
odd way
fire
to go
alarm.
out. All right, I'm taking the Vikings spread over the Cowboys this week, and I think it's at minus. They're a -1, which is a weird
Free.
spread.
Free money.
yeah,
That's
free money.
free.
All right, boys. Good stuff this week. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Make sure you tell all your friends about us. Get us some more followers on social media. We really appreciate that. Keep shouting us out. We appreciate all you guys. So thank you. We're out.
The boys
Appreciate
next
it.
week.